November 24th, 2025, Daily Bread. Passage 2 Chronicles chapter 22, verse 1 to verse 12. Key verse 11. Title, A Courageous Act of Faith. The people of Jerusalem made Ahaziah, Jehoram's youngest son, king in his place, since the raiders, who came with the Arabs into the camp, had killed all the older sons. So Ahaziah, son of Jehoram, king of Judah, began to reign. Ahaziah was 22 years old when he became king, and he reigned in Jerusalem 1 year. His mother's name was Athaliah, a granddaughter of Omri. He too followed the ways of the house of Ahab, for his mother encouraged him to act wickedly. He did evil in the eyes of the Lord, as the house of Ahab had done, for after his father's death, they became his advisers, to his undoing. He also followed their counsel when he went with Joram, son of Ahab, king of Israel, to wage war against Hazael, king of Aram at Ramoth-Gilead. The Arameans wounded Joram. So he returned to Jezreel, to recover from the wounds they had inflicted on him at Ramoth, in his battle with Hazael, king of Aram. Then Ahaziah, son of Jehoram, king of Judah, went down to Jezreel to see Joram, son of Ahab, because he had been wounded. Through Ahaziah's visit to Joram, God brought about Ahaziah's downfall. When Ahaziah arrived, he went out with Joram to meet Jehu, son of Nimshi, whom the Lord had anointed to destroy the house of Ahab. While Jehu was executing judgment on the house of Ahab, he found the officials of Judah and the sons of Ahaziah's relatives, who had been attending Ahaziah, and he killed them. He then went in search of Ahaziah, and his men captured him while he was hiding in Samaria. He was brought to Jehu and put to death. They buried him, for they said, "He was a son of Jehoshaphat, who sought the Lord with all his heart." So there was no one in the house of Ahaziah powerful enough to retain the kingdom. When Athaliah, the mother of Ahaziah, saw that her son was dead, she proceeded to destroy the whole royal family of the house of Judah. But Jehoshaba, the daughter of King Jehoram, took Joash, son of Ahaziah, and stole him away from among the royal princes, who were about to be murdered, and put him and his nurse in a bedroom. Because Jehoshaba, the daughter of King Jehoram, and wife of the priest Jehoiada, was Ahaziah's sister, she hid the child from Athaliah, so she could not kill him. He remained hidden with them at the temple of God for 6 years, while Athaliah ruled the land. Daily Bread Message. Ahaziah became king after his father's death. He followed his father's footsteps when it came to aligning himself with the house of Ahab. He surrounded himself with ungodly advisers. They advised Ahaziah to join Joram to wage war against the Arameans. It sounded good, but ultimately only the Lord's purpose prevails. What kind of people do you align yourself or surround yourself with? Are they speaking God's words to you? Joram was severely wounded by the Arameans and had to retreat to Jezreel. Ahaziah thought it would be good to visit Joram, but God used this decision to bring Ahaziah's downfall. While Jehu was executing God's judgment on Ahab's house, Ahaziah was also caught and killed. Athaliah used her son's death to seize power. She murdered almost the entire royal family. But Jehoshaba hid Joash, son of Ahaziah, in the temple of God until such time he could become king. Ahaziah could not escape God's judgment. Athaliah could not nullify God's covenant. God was in firm control of all things. God used Jehoshaba's courageous act to reveal his sovereignty and to save Judah. Prayer. Father, help me not to be deceived by ungodly advice, but to listen to your word. Help me to courageously serve you by trusting your sovereign hand in all things. One word, God controls all things.